Hey guys, it's Melanie Hinds. It's your fastest IRAQI DINAR summary on the net. How are you today? Listen, my husband's getting out early from his training and then he's off tomorrow. He got canceled out of work. So we're going to have some fun. I don't know what we're going to do, but I wanted to get this Intel summary done early because there's a lot going on. Now, remember, that FXVU summary said it would be 481, but that was May 27th. And they said release is now dependent solely on coordinated political timing optics. So this is a political timing optics based on all the different, they survey everybody and see when the best time to release it is. So we're praying it's soon. They're in the middle of their elections. The elections are November 11th. They were able to start on October 11th. I've got the breaking news out of Iraq. It has to do with gold, silver, Trump, all that stuff. And then we have everybody else's summary, which is really cool. Everybody's excited. Guys, some people are saying it could be 596. The new rate based on coordinated political timing. Again, there's no one bank, no one thing holding this up. I think it's a coordinated political release because it's not just about Iraq. I think Iraq will set off the Vietnamese dong, the rupiah, maybe the bolivar, maybe the zim. We have no idea, but guys, because this digital system is replicating all over the world. The one that's in Iraq, that is the state of the art. Guys, their articles said it a year ago. We were studying those articles. Remember all those articles we did? 17 to 31 articles a day we were looking at. I paid attention to the banking articles because I used to audit the banks. I also dated a branch manager. I understand how you can find your perfect bank in your area if you don't have an 800 number. There are some people that do have 800 numbers. According to his intel, there's only 4 people getting 800 numbers. And I talked about that on my live stream this morning. And I'll go into that in detail if you want me to do that. But anyways, this new system is replicating all over the world. It's in the U.S. banks now. I believe it's done because of all the legislation they've passed, and Trump wants to be the biggest crypto country in the world. So we're rocking and rolling. It's all about the blockchain. Then we're going to look at XRP's probably going to just go through the roof, and some of the cryptos that we hold. If you want to know what I hold, become a member of my channel. I talk about the cryptos. You should be invested in all of that, plus gold and silver. So that's just a little bit more about the bigger picture. So where do we go from here? Oil prices jump 1% on Trump's India-Russia oil cut pledge. I mean, it doesn't matter that he's just done peace in the Middle East, but now he's working on the India-Russia oil cut pledge. It says oil prices rose 1% on Thursday after U.S. President Donald Trump said Indian Prime Minister Modi had pledged his country would stop buying oil from Russia. So, I don't know. What do you think? Also, the U.S. IQD exchange rates hold steady in Baghdad and Erbil. Of course they do. That won't be an issue once they revalue their own currency. Gold climbs past $4,246 on the shutdown and the China-U.S. frictions. Guys, there's a lot of friction between China and U.S., but Trump is doing those talks, looking to do peace there too. I guess it rose up to, let's see, spot gold was up to $4,233 an ounce. Guys, that's going to affect the exchange rate. It could be even $5.96 or higher. What do you think? What do you think? Also, there was another article. Kurdistan and Germany seal an MOU to curb irregular migration. I thought that was a very interesting timing. We haven't seen an MOU in a while, but it was just one of those breaking news articles that came out of the blue today. It says the Kurdistan region's Joint Crisis Coordination Center and the Deutsche, they call it GIZ, G as in George, I as in Irene, Z as in zebra, a German development agency signed a memorandum of understanding Thursday in Erbil to strengthen migration management. Guys, they're trying to manage the populations that are migrating, and they're trying to make it coordinated. And remember, Iraq has the most unique system run by AI on the planet, and it's everywhere. It's at the borders. It's at the ports. It's in the trucks that go through when they get on the paid toll roads. They've got the state-of-the-art system in Baghdad to, if somebody runs a red light, they get ticketed automatically. There doesn't even have to need a cop there. Guys, this system is total and complete in Iraq, and that's why they're secure and stable. And this is the thing they've launched that they said would help their economics. They said they were going to imminently launch it, the CBI said, and that was the digital dinar on June 8th that we covered exclusively here. So please subscribe and tap the bell to get the breaking news out of Iraq. Our military guys, ever since September, when they started pulling out the troops, moving the troops home, which Trump said would never do unless they got paid. Trump said they hold 35 million Iraqi dinar in the U.S. Treasury. What do you think about that? I'm just excited that it's coordinated political timing, and there's a lot going on in the political arenas with Trump doing all these peace agreements. He was also just in the Middle East. What do you think? Comment down below. I want to know what you think. Now we go to everybody else, all the other gurus. One of them on the phone I listened to before I started my live stream this morning. They said 4 people are going to get 800 numbers. I know a lot of people say, where are the 800 numbers? I don't have them. This guy, who you can find him on X, his name is TNT Tony, and his brother Ray Wren, who's a financial guy. According to his intel, the president of the RBC, the Royal Bank of Canada, in Puerto Rico is going to get the number. Australia is going to get the number. They're going to get an 800. They're going to get the 800 numbers. And then he said supposedly another guru, but he did say one of the gurus doesn't even believe in the 800 numbers, so I don't believe they're going to give it to them. I think it's Mark Z that's going to get the 800 numbers. What do you think? If you want 800 numbers, you might want to listen to him on X or Mark Z. He's here on YouTube. He has over 100,000 followers. So I think he's got it in on the 800 numbers. I do not. I personally do not. Why? Because I know how to find a bank on my own. If you need that, pin comment down below. So over here, then we go to Militia Man. You should know from yesterday there was hints of good news about deletion of the zeros. Turns out it wasn't fake news. There's a lot of credibility to some of the things that came out, and there's even more of it to support that. Frank 26, according to Firefly Television, says there's a buzz with the investors in our country now because it is now official. Iraq is going ahead with deleting the zeros project. The streets of Iraq are happy. The buzz going around your streets. It's also going around the international world. In his opinion, Forex is about to pass out with excitement. Guys, everybody's waiting with bated breath because the deletion of the 3 zeros is going to be from the exchange rate. That's just the way it works. They don't lock the currency. Now we go to Bruce. What I'm hearing, I've got a few slightly different timelines. One of our good sources is saying to get notified today, and then exchanges would follow shortly thereafter. Again, I'm going to do a live stream that says the time is now with the red sirens on either side. My husband's a fireman. Sirens, the time is now, all in caps. That's the live stream you're going to want to look for, but you have to subscribe and tap the bell to be notified, okay? Make sure it's set to all, the bell. Mark Z says also they could get notifications over the weekend or late weekend, which would be Sunday into Monday, and then we would be setting our appointments up and exchanging early next week. So guys, keep the faith that this is done. It's God's timing. Mark Z said there was probably 50 articles this morning in effect saying the same things. And they did say they are intending to remove zeros. What removing the zero means, Dr. Shabibi, the architect of the RV, told us. He has explained it. It is not a secret. They are not just going to cut zeros off or lop them off the currency. He also stated they do not want a wild float. They want stability. So the central bank gold reserves reach 170 tons and intention to remove zeros from the dinar. They want us to know about their gold holdings. They have increased their gold holdings from 90 tons to a whopping 170 tons. 20% of their total assets are gold, and it is growing. Guys, with that much gold, with gold going to these all-time highs, they can support a higher rate. Do you agree? From 481 in May to 596 now, it could be even higher. What do you think? Another article from Frank said gold reserves, the gold reserves, whatever, the last time, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Guys, that's catching you up because I do this every day. I'm just saying, I do this every day. If you like these summaries, please give me a positive comment down below. I work really hard, but I'm taking this afternoon off to spend some much needed time with my hubby. He's been in a 4-day training course. You need to love on the people that love you. You need to make time for your spouse. Don't let this take control of your life to where you separate. Please pray for Sabrina. Evidently, they're looking for a time to fill her in. She's going to have a hip replaced, so keep her in prayer for a miracle. Maybe she doesn't, but if she does, we are going to support her through our prayer. And I've been in touch with her today, so just keep praying for her. Guys, I love this family. If you love this family, comment down below. Let us know you're the family that is part of this family. And if not, please join us, this family. We love and encourage everybody every day. We love each other until this, before and after this happens. I talked this morning on my live stream. You might want to check it out. I talked about how do you plan for this? How do you command it? How do you plan for it? And this is our restoration season. If you believe that, comment amen down below. I'll see you later. Bye.